have you with us from SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Monarchs will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to get outside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Nice move there. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. So Old Dominion's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Carney. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Carney. Gets open down the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. It's a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. The Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Gives it to the back on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They'll run play action. He's going to take off. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Throwing right. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Back to throw, it's Carney. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Well, this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that 1st quarter. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies behind the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
He'll do it himself. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Monarchs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Slithers into space. Makes it past the marker. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Might as well give it to him again. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The Monarchs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Carney. Going for 6. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Monarchs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Going to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Carney. Under fire. Working that left side now. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. They'll go to the toss. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Monarchs come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got the quick pass. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Hauls it in. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10. Picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Quick release on the RPO. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And you got to get Hatch around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. From the gun. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And they're able to make the tackle. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Wants to go up top. Looking left. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to throw, it's Carney. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the Monarchs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Direct snap. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, ODU. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Huskies in the hurry up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking downfield, it's Carney. Dumps it to the back. Grabbed over the middle, it's Taylor. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Monarchs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking downfield, and time is running short. It's caught.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. He got it. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Carney. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Pressure coming. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Monarchs decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The give to the lone running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's Carney. It's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Off play action on first down. Got his man. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, he's looking to throw. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll throw it. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his big tight end. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Nice move to pick up yardage. Knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. The big run's going to make it 1st and goal.
What great explosiveness by this running back to break through and almost get to the house, Jesse, but just comes up short.
Well, I'll tell you, he had a lot of help downfield as well. Receivers getting blocks and making life easier on the back there. And all of a sudden now this offense knocking on the door deep down in their opponent's territory.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Trying to bull his way in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
On to attempt the try. Right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Michigan came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact this wasn't ever really in question.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Carney. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. And he's wrestled to the ground. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Gonna look downfield again. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And the pummeling has started.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He leaves it with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Power football with the run. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down. With the catch, it's Shabera.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. The Monarchs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Carney. He's going for a big play downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Punt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. Keeps it on the bootleg. Gets it out fast.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Give to Brown. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Here's a heat. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Fires into the end zone. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Flips it out on the screen. Fighting off the defender. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. And the Monarchs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to pass. It's Carney. Finds his tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Taylor. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quick pass on the jet motion. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll try the run, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He's going to run it, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Got enough for the first. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They'll run it to the right side. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Handoff to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Leaves it with the back. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack